Welcome. I have caramel in my mouth, so I'm going to let Sherlock do the introduction today.
Good evening. We're the Bronze Badasses. I'm Sherlock, and my silent partner today is Ultum.
Shut up. I love caramel with the little white things in the middle. They're so good. My wife bought me some.
Okay, sure. This is a nice little match we had today. Made us feel a little bit better since we were getting our asses kicked all over the place yesterday. Oh, actually, no, this isn't that one, is it?
This is a match from yesterday. It's one of the ones we managed to pull
Oh,
off a win.
I hate this one.
This one has an interesting twist at the end, but we'll get there when we cross it. I wanted to nickname this episode Ye of Little Faith, but I was kind of vetoed on that one.
Yeah, this one, yeah. Well, we start out seeing our opponents are Terran Protoss, which just shows that they're nubs that don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. Well, it's like the
Unlike
worst 2v2
us, who are
matchup.
Protoss Terran, which is obviously much superior.
It's not commutative. The order matters. Math joke. Yay.
Woo!
Alright, so typical builds.
Yeah.
Did we scout this one, or did we forget to scout again?
I don't think we did much scouting, which is one of our common issues that we really need to work on.
Oh, that's right. I didn't scout because I wanted to fast expand into the space.
Yeah.
We were really frustrated at this point. I think we just came off like we had 2 wins and 10 losses. No matter what we did, it just managed to get countered.
Wasn't that many losses, but it was definitely starting to get up there.
Yeah.
And it was always seeming like if we would have used a different strategy, we would have won. We were mixing our strategies up and always picking the wrong ones, which I think that scouting and map control would really help us in adapting our strategies to pick the right one, instead of getting taken off guard by just amassing the wrong units.
Yeah, but we'll get there with more and more practice, of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I do eventually probe scout. Get chased around. I bring this guy home, run into Mommy. Mommy, 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 save me from the evil probe. Okay, son.
Yeah, gets caught on my wonderful wall.
Yep, that's what we like to see. He survives, send him back out. Trying to saturate 2 bases here. I've built very little. I'm just trying to get 2 bases up.
Pull up the units.
Sure.
I don't think you have anything but probes at this point.
Just probes. No, I've given up trying to build a few units unless I see aggression. As you see here, I did get a little bit. I'm taking the Xel'Naga Tower. My goal was to get as many gateways as possible. If I see aggression, warp in, hoping to get 2 rounds of warp in by the time they take down your wall.
Yeah, I do think that's a good way for you to play as the Protoss.
Agreed. The only thing we need to get a little bit better on is making sure they're not doing additional expansions.
Yeah. Scouting, more map control. I think if I go mech, the Hellions might help with that, just since they can get all over the place really quick.
They are fast. They're one of the I believe they are the fastest Terran unit.
Yeah, they're ridiculously quick.
So here we go, massing out the gateways, because I have the minerals to support it. So I'm trying to keep that as low as possible, get the gateways out, because I know eventually I'm going to start warping them in. So what are you building here, Sherlock? You want to tell the people at home?
I'm building an expansion because I want more resources.
So you'll see here, he builds that, and builds a...
the siege thing, what's it called?
It's called a cannon.
Is that, Planetary Fortress is its property.
It's the cannon. And what's the very last sentence in the description here?
Yeah, I can't read that.
It says cannot lift off. So apparently it is wall defense. A 400 mineral cost wall defense.
No, that is a 550 mineral cost.
Oh, because it costs extra to even get the cannons.
Yeah,
I'm
pro.
I think this is why we're losing. Part of me thinks this is why we're losing. Anyway, enemy Terran here is going for a Banshee rush, which we would have known if we would have bothered to scout.
I'd like to say that in like the last 12 games, I have put up those stinking turrets, every single one, and have not seen anything get near them.
And this is the one time you forget to build your turrets. He didn't make a willful decision not to.
I got a little bit distracted when I was trying to move that planetary fortress around. It wasn't going anywhere.
Look, pretty blue balls. Blue balls. Wife? Anyway, this is my plan. It's similar to something we read on the internet called the Falcon Punch.
Yeah, we do want to try working a little bit more with that. It seems to be pretty good, especially if you build up huge those warp-in gates and stuff.
Yes, as long as I don't have to go through a choke point, it's incredibly deadly.
Yeah, you can work on your upgrades, and then I can feed you a bunch of minerals so you can get a lot of higher tier units right away.
Oh, and here comes the carnage.
Yeah, I do have one scan.
One scan, we killed none of the Banshees. All your SCVs are dead, repairing. I got my units out of order. This actually is pretty effective for them. At this point, you were pretty angry, pretty livid, I would dare say.
Yeah, I do remember some rage. Okay, so I did have 2 scans.
Yeah, we had 2 scans, and we tried to get a third out, but I believe
Yeah.
they kill your command center before it comes out.
Yeah, right as I got the 50 energy. I was trying to spam that button.
I'm warping in a supply of stalkers, hoping that we can, blink in and take them out.
And this is just
He moves his army in and takes out your
little
expansion, I
dumb
believe.
mistake. Yeah, I can't hold.
I don't think you kill a single enemy unit, even with your cannons. Oh, your cannons, they got 1, 2.
Yeah, cannons are
Does it
nice.
get a third?
I am definitely going to start using those cannons more
3?
on expansion.
Yeah, but then we have less scans. Anyway, at this point, Brandon is yelling, I'm done for the night, I want to go to bed, I
Yeah.
quit. But I grab our units and I'm like, you know what, I might as well work on my micro a little bit and attack with just 2 tabs worth of units. But I mean, there are some pretty beefy units in here. I got 6 Archons.
I didn't realize that you had a couple of my SCVs that I've seen on the supply count.
So have you GG'd at this point yet?
Not yet, but shortly.
Banshees are running out of cloak technology, which is great.
I was trying to figure out a way to get some SCVs out there.
There's the Ye of Little Faith. Sherlock has left the game.
Yeah. Well, part of that was give you resources, but yeah, I thought this was completely over at this point.
Yeah, well, you were raging pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were raging like a 12-year-old boy.
Well, I am a 12-year-old boy.
Oh, I feel dirty. Alright, anyway, so I bring these up, and Archons just melt buildings. Their weakness is multi-units, but just look how much damage they can do. Void Ray, gone. The Void Ray popped, boop.
Barely even tried.
He tries to bring his Banshees back, but they don't have any energy left to cloak.
Because they never left Cloak. Pro.
Yeah. His units is trying to attack my base. It does slow me down a little bit. Photon cannon slowed them down. But I have enough units, he can't actually maneuver through my little micro city here.
And you can just warp in more if you need it. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
I'm surprised those stats are long enough.
Storm. Kill what few resources he actually has. I'm willing to bet he has tons of resources. Nope, I destroyed his base. I'm like, I bet he... Oh, look at that. 3,000 resources, but no buildings to spend them on. Cloak Banshees come in and very slowly run out of cloak.
Hilarious.
He's trying to kill what he can before they run out, and I don't believe it matters too much.
No. You have a much larger army.
I've actually fended off his army. I should have been managing my city over here and actually redeployed some warp prisms to get my gates back online. It just wasn't necessary enough. Oh, by the way, here's your boss, SCV, who's been attacking with me the entire time.
I love that SCV.
I always seem to steal an SCV, so you could have rebuilt.
Well, you have several in there. It was at 5 at one point. They've been buffering up some of the damage, which is cool. And yeah, just some carnage.
Lots of carnage. Let's see, I got some units. Let's see, we got 5 kills, 10 kills, 11 kills. We're doing good.
Does the LCV gets a kill at some point, doesn't it?
I don't think it does. I think it tries really hard. But yeah, they both leave here, so I'm the only person left. Sherlock left 4 minutes ago game time, and I managed to actually take a victory from the jaws of defeat.
Very nice.
Teach them to go Banshee heavy.
There's my SCV, like a boss.
Like a boss, surviving to the end of the battle, throughout everything.
Gotta punch you in the face, Barracks.
I'm not sure why the game has it in here. Didn't it say both enemies left?
No, he hasn't left.
Oh, okay. I guess he's just holding on.
I'm not sure why. He has no units. He can't rebuild. It's just some supplies. I guess he is in this.
I hope so. I hope I ruined somebody's day. I think he did leave, because I'm not seeing a leave player. I think maybe I stayed afterwards to finish the replay. Anyway, thanks for watching our game, folks.
And that's another issue of the Bronze Badasses.
Silver-plated edition.